Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fun video for you. We are going to open up some mystery whatnot boxes and show you some epic sales today. So let's go. All right, you guys. So in my last video, I had mentioned that I was buying a few things on Whatnot. So while I was gone this weekend, they all arrived. I opened one. Yeah, it was in that last video. So I opened one on that one, and it was that stroller attachment or something. And then the rest of them came. So the big giant one down here is a complete mystery box, and it was heavy. It was heavy. Hubby had to lift it up here. It was heavy. I know one thing that was in there. That is why I decided to play the bidding war and swipe as I was winning it. Out the door, I think I'm just over $100 with shipping on the jumbo one. These smaller ones were not as much. Some of them were like $5 or $10. So I was hoping there would have been better deal on like combined shipping, but I guess when you do it with this kind of group, it's a totally different ball game. So we're going to go over these, open these up together, and then I had 7 sales today, and 2 that obviously you guys have to know what this is. It was the epic one I told you about just in the last video that I just got. So these are 24 hours old, and they already sold. So you will not want to miss that. And what's fun is it's kind of a little bit of a Halloween theme. Like, yes, happy Halloween. It is, you're getting this on Friday. So happy Halloween. And while I don't, that's a tough one. As a Christian, it's hard to decide how to not support, but how to celebrate the holiday. And I've built my own comfort in the fun that my kids have. And we're not out worshiping weird things. Like, they're just dressing up and going to get candy. So that's where, I don't know, it's kind of a fine line. I know there's a lot of people that are very strong in their faith that decide not to celebrate it at all. Like, not even a little bit. They don't even bring up the word of Halloween. It is strictly like a harvest day or something. I don't know what they call it. But I grew up with Halloween. I grew up trick-or-treating. I grew up carving pumpkins. Like, these are the memories that I have from my youth, and I want to pay it forward to my kids so that they also have those. So, all right, enough of that, but it is Halloween when you're getting this, so I hope you guys have a fun night and you're fun and safe. Okay, this person loved this packing paper, but I did get some good boxes out of this, so, I mean, that's got to be a win in itself. The hard thing that I mentioned before with Whatnot is not being able to really, oh, this has to be a freebie. Maybe? I gotta look it up again. No, it's been so long since I bought it, I don't even remember what the heck I bought. But you don't have time to research stuff. I was watching a couple of them on the tablet while I had my computer on eBay so that I can see what it is and type fast, see if it's worth it, and then join the auction. But we're talking 10 seconds. Like, that is not enough time to really be thinking. So, all right, this first one is, it doesn't say, live stream VT Cosmetics. Price, $7. Okay, so what was it? It was Riedel Shot. I think I did look this up. I think this was one that I was able to pull up on my phone or on my computer while I was on my phone. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a constant thing. There's people, yes, there's plenty of you that do this as you're sourcing, and that is it. But, I don't know, it's more stressful than it is enjoyable. All right, Riedel Shot 77. They are, let's see, 240 available, 43 sold. So hopefully a couple of you asked on the, I want to answer some of these questions that I get on YouTube. So hopefully you see this video to get your answer. Someone was asking about sell-through rate. I know I mentioned that in all my videos, but the way you figure that out is it should work on your phone. One person said they were getting a 0 number on their phone. It's probably because the name was typed incorrectly. Like, if you put in this one, Riedel, R-E-E-D-L-E, but you spell it Riddle or something, it's going to say 0 are available, but then you're going to scroll down and see 10 of them, because it knows what you're actually talking about, or things that are similar. It's going to pull that up. So to get correct numbers, you have to type it in correct. So this one, I said there was what, 200 and something available, 43 sold. So if you take the available and divide it by how many sold, that will give you the sell-through rate. So this would be roughly 25%. Just really quick math right there. 250, yeah. So it's roughly a 25% sell-through rate, which is decent. And then the ones that did sell, the 2-packs, I don't know why I bought this one. This one goes under the dumb. I should not have bought this. All right. $22 free shipping. I paid $7. So, oops. This was not one that was good. This might have been one that was actually like a $2, but then plus shipping. So it could be that I wasn't calculating for the shipping fees, but I paid $7 and they're worth $22. Didn't buy it for me, right? For external use. Yeah, I had no use for it. It's a spot treatment serum. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but that goes in the oops. All right, what's this next one? It's really, these are going to be mysteries to me because it was a week ago and my short-term memory is awful. Awful. So those that don't know, I did have a brain injury almost 11 months now. We're coming up on November. So huge recovery, and all grace goes to God for how fast I recovered to this. But there's definitely things that they're like, oh, it gets better in a year. They are full of baloney because this short-term memory is not better. It's not. So that's why these are also mystery boxes, because I don't remember what's in them. This was a legit mystery because I only saw one thing in this box. But it's a mystery because I don't remember. All right. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? First thing we have. The way they label these is also really difficult. So it says T Tiny 65 and T Tiny 79. That is how they go through this stuff so fast. They don't type in what the item is. Like the minute that I did Whatnot, it took me probably 2 hours just to get the show ready by putting in, oh, it's these jeans, size whatever, and this color and this style, and then save all the settings and then go on to the next one. And then when you're actually doing the auction, you have to find that one. And no. This is how you do it in bulk, is you just number your stuff and quickly just it flies off the shelf. So they have to have a team behind the scenes putting these in the boxes and keeping things straight. I don't know how they do it. It's a weird, crazy world of this Whatnot of this kind of magnitude. Like there's shows that are much more organized that do it on a smaller scale, but these ones are the fun ones because there's like 300, 400 people watching it. I don't know. It gets exciting. So we've got 2 tinies. One was 19 and one was $1. What'd I get? Yeah. Oh, this was the 19. This one was for me. The Naked 3 makeup palette mascara. This was me. This is like a $25 makeup set. I have never seen these at my bins. So I don't know if they're pulling it or if the palettes that they get don't have it. It's possible, but this was definitely for me. And now hubby's going to know all the things I bought for myself because he's going to edit these videos. Busted. All right. Because otherwise I could just go put it in my makeup drawer and he would never know. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, come on. Yeah. So that was, I paid up. That was $19. So I think it's actually more than that. This one I went on a crazy swiping, like people were going nuts for this. So how much is it? Let me go to Amazon just to give myself a little piece on how much I paid for it. Let's see, Naked 3 Urban Decay. I know it's expensive, so let's see. So it's the big one with, yeah, okay, I feel better. It was $19 and it's on sale right now on Amazon for $45. All right, good job, Jen. Good job. It's originally $59. So if I were to go to Sephora, this would be a $60 makeup piece. And wow. Yeah, no, I'm very excited about this. So that was a $45 find and I paid $19. Okay, that was good. Okay, there's one more in here. I hope you guys are liking these. If you like this kind of video, let me know. Maybe I'll continue just for the fun of opening them with you. All right, this one I paid $1. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think this was personal too. It's addicting when you're on there and you're like, oh yeah, that's fun, I want it. But no one swiped on it, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take it for $1. And they must have combined shipping. This one. I'm glad it showed up now because I think it's a Halloween piece. Yeah. This little doggy with the pumpkin. I don't know. That was impulse, I know, but it was $1. I thought it was cute. All right. This can go in the garbage. Okay. Now we've got another juicy one. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. This one is juicy. Okay. Oh, this was a juicy one. Oh, I remember this one. He had a few of these. And so that's what gives you the advantage is when there's multiple, then you have time to look it up. I mean, you won't get the first one and the second one, but by the time the third one comes out, you're swiping. So you're like, oh, crap, that was a good one. I should have grabbed it. All right, what did I pay for these? Give me my little paper. Oh, don't look at that. Okay, let's see. What did we pay for these? All right. Oh, I did pay up. I definitely paid up. All right, one was 42 and one was 43. I would not be paying that much at my bins. Like my bins are a max of $15 a day, right? So I definitely paid up, but let's see if it was worth it. So this is the one that already snuck a peek. JBL charge for renewed by the manufacturer. So it is sealed as in new because it came straight from JBL, factory recertified new item. So we're definitely going to put that into the listing that it has been refurbished or renewed. I always called it refurbished. But that's what they call it. So we are going to say this is a JBL charge for. All right. And we are going to, I mean, it's definitely, would you call it new? Okay, brand spanking new is 85. New other sold for 72. So I might go like 79 best offer. So $80, okay? Yes, it's probably gonna have to be free shipping because that's what's selling on here is a lot of the free shipping. I don't know, maybe I can 65 plus shipping, used with no charger. Okay, people are charging shipping. 89 plus shipping. Okay, I'm going to go $80 plus shipping. So I paid 43 or 42, whichever one it was. So there's still some margin in there. Way less than I would normally feel comfortable. Because minus the fees, I mean, if they're going to pay for the shipping, we're only going to make like $30 on it. 20 to 30. And I paid 40. So no, this again goes in the not a great buy. I can see this being the whole whatnot thing. I can see it being a win if it's your slow season. 100%. If this was the middle of the heat of summer for me when there are no sales out there because we're all inside melting, then yes, this would be it. But right now, as I'm coming up on my peak season, I'm not desperate for inventory. So I think that's where, for me and my business, that it needs to fit, is when I need inventory, it's slow, I don't have any way of getting new stuff, then I can see that being I'm okay making a little less of a margin because I'm at home. I'm not wasting gas and all of that, but definitely wasting time because it's definitely a time suck on there. But that's a me problem. Okay, now last one in this was the other 40 something dollar one, 42 or 43. And this is another one that was brand new. So with any electronics on there, because I know I have been bamboozled at my bins where you get the item, you're like, oh yeah, it's new, it came from Amazon. No, it was returned to Amazon. And more than half of this world returns the wrong items. Okay, maybe not that many, but sadly it's a lot of people that they swap the items, they put the used one, they don't put it in complete, they don't even put it in at all. Like the scams that people do to Amazon grosses me out. So these, I wanted to make sure that the tech that I was buying was mostly new because I want to make sure that it is working. Okay, so we looked at that one. Obviously, huge sell-through rate. 480 were sold. And how do I get rid of that one? Filters, clear. 480 available. So it's 100% sell-through on that JBL. So yes, that's a win. Just a small margin kind of win. All right, now this one, this speaker, it caught my eye. And this was one, again, he had multiple. So we had a little bit of time to look it up. SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL wireless. Okay. So we've got 76 available. And 110 sold. So we're at over 100% now. That's my happy place. Brand new, one just sold for $100. One sold yesterday for 100 plus shipping. Another one for 100 free shipping. 119 free shipping. So I'll probably match that one, do the 120 free shipping because people think that that's a great deal when it'd be less than $20 to ship this, especially if I reuse the box. But this was brand new. I'm very grateful that they put their little sticker on the outside. It looked like it was new. Let's just confirm. Oh yeah, it's still, oh yeah, it's still taped. So brand spanking new, paid 40 and it's worth 100. So again, not huge margins. I like my 15 into 100, but for my first time, knowing that I made a couple little mini mistakes in here, I'm happy with that one. Okay, are you guys ready for the big one? Should have brought a drink in here. Now I'm thirsty. All right, where'd I put my knife? Okay, so as I said, I paid over 100 for this. It was like 114 or something. I'll have my slip in here. He tilted the box during the live so that I could see one thing that was in there. It was also really early in his show. So this is only the jumbo box number 3. So people were then kind of like, oh, wait, there was some good stuff in there. And here I am getting the first of the good ones. There it goes. I love these little knives. If you guys don't have any of these, this was like a Temu thing that I bought a long time ago, but they're great. Because I don't want to have the big jumbo knives because I'll chop a finger off. Okay. This is how you know I needed a bigger workspace. Okay. Again with the packing paper. But that's all right. I love free packing supplies. Okay, give me a paper. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Don't be peeking. Don't be peeking. All right, I guess there. Oh, there it is. Okay, I paid $82 plus shipping. So yeah, it was just over 100 because it's such a big box. Is why the shipping was high. All right, so this was pure mystery minus one thing that I'm going to save for the end because of that's why I bid on this. All right, let's move this over here. Sorry, somewhere to put this stuff. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this. I have no idea. Ooh, some is going to be gifts. Okay. This got to be pajamas. Men's pajamas? 3XL, so it's big. That's got to be pajamas. That's a nice little set. All right. Well, that's the first thing that was in there. Then we're going to have some junk. All right. We got a garden flag that's getting donated. We've got some party stuff. Kind of looks like Wicked. And my daughter's really into that. So I buy these all the time at the bins on Dollar Day for plastic plates that my kids eat off of. They love to use plates, and I don't love to do all those dishes. So, yes, sorry environment, sorry world, but there's a lot of waste at this household because I don't want to wash 700 dishes. So these little paper plates, they always get used. And this is kind of fun because it does look like Wicked. All right, we've got more party stuff. A martini birthday banner. I don't know what I'm going to do with some of this. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be a hoarder and hold on to it, or if they're just going to go straight to donate. Undecided. All right, we got a birthday card. Nope. Father's Day card. We'll hang on to that. We've got tissue paper. That's handy. I mean, what is that? Like $1, but hey, that's handy. Another one of those party things. I'm just hoping there's something else juicy in here. Okay, we've got a multi-cube tray. It's like an ice tray. Because it's squishy. Alright, I don't know what you put in this. Let me know what you would put into this very large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not a pill tray. I don't know what you put in there. Okay. Luckily, you guys, there is something in here, and that's why I bought this. So I don't feel duped at all to have paid $82 for this box. Alright, we got a power adapter to something I don't know. This goes to... It's a USB-C 65 watt for an Asus Chromebook. I mean, that's got to be worth something. I wonder if I should start a pile of resellable versus something I'm going to be keeping. Okay, let's do that. Alright, this is going on the resellable pile. Alright. Then we've got an inflatable dinosaur costume for kids. Could that be perfect? Oh man, Lincoln could be an inflatable dinosaur. Alright, we're going to have to test this one. Okay, if it fits him, you guys, I'm going to have to show you a picture of this.
Alright, dude.
Okay, we're definitely keeping that. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, sorry. He has his costume, but that one might win. Oh, now I see what the hell was heavy in here. Okay. We've got a massage gun charger. Alright, hopefully that resells. Another massage gun charger. More party stuff. Class reunion. What am I going to do with that? Alright. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of crap in here. I definitely paid to ship a box of rocks, you guys. Yeah. I don't know what this is or what you would use it for. Pyramid Sinkers Fishing Weights. Please tell me these sell. What are they? Pyramid Sinker. These are heavy little boogers. This is why this box weighs as much as it does. Okay, 25 pack sells for 25 bucks. I don't think I have 25. Well, I might have 25 in here. Let's see, what are in here? 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 20. These are heavy. Definitely heavy. Ugh. Alright, where am I at? 20? Tell me there's 4 more. Alright. Hopefully it's at the bottom here. More party stuff. I guess, yeah, I mean, some of this is just going to get redonated. A flamingo bag? Come on. What am I going to do with that? This one's family reunion. Anyone have a family reunion coming up? I mean, I don't know. More of these darn chargers. Okay. Now we really got to see if this was going to donate. Okay. So those weights, let me see the sell-through real quick. 380 sold. That is shocking. Because I've never heard of them before. 800 available. So we're at like a 40% sell-through rate on those. That's crazy. I mean, yeah. So the 25, which I wouldn't even have 25 because they're going in packs of 4. So I have 20 of them. It's got to at least be worth 20 bucks. If 25, go for 24 bucks or about $1 a piece. I'm not mad about that. It's heavy, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, but this one, this massage gun charger. Let's see what in the world this is. Gnotis. Massage gun. Charger. Let's see, we got 2 available. No sold. But there's some, because this is where it says 0 available. So, or 0 sold. Because it's this charger, but it doesn't say that Gnotis. Gnotis? But it does say that it's the 24 watt. Yeah. So it's like 10 bucks. $10.99 free shipping. So again, everything in this box is going to be a profit because of the one thing in here that I bid on. Okay. So again, I bid on this whole box knowing of this one thing that's in there. Okay. So even if those are 10 bucks each. Okay. And this one is a bag of mounting. What? I don't know what this is. Bungs? Bungs? What is a mounting bung? I have no idea. But then we got more of these molds. I'm really interested in this. Silicone? Okay, freezer tray. Okay, help me be creative. What in the world would you freeze? Ew, no? That's the size of an ice cube. I have no idea. I'm going to have to like Instagram that. Because that sounds intriguing. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this? Oh, packing bags. 12 by 15 poly bags. Could that not be perfect as a reseller? Come on. I don't pack a lot of things in these bags, but there's a lot of things that I do. Like when I sell jeans, which is rare, jackets, backpacks, sometimes shoes, they'll go into a bag. So, hey, we'll keep that. All right, that was a win. It was heavy, but it's a win. More of the martini parties. Apparently now I need to have a martini party because I've got a lot of party decor for it. All right, another one of those chargers, you guys. Massage gun charger. So now I've got 4 of those. Okay. Another beach bag. I don't hate this one. That one was pure flamingo. This one's got the whole beach scene. I don't know what we would put in it. Snacks? I mean, I guess I could put snacks in it. Alright. I mean, I don't hate it. Okay, and then we've got... Oh, more stuff back here. This was a big bag, you guys. Alright, this is a 21st birthday bag. Who's turning 21? My nephew. January is his 21st birthday. And I think he's getting some martini decorations and a flamingo bag. Oh, that's hilarious. But we're going to keep that for that. All right. He doesn't need the pajamas because he's not a 3X. He's turning 21. He's a small guy. I mean, he's tall. Dude's like, oh my gosh. He is so tall. He's over 6 foot. Yeah, he did not get my family jeans, even though he's like blood nephew. I got the short jeans. Okay, we got some cutting boards. These are kind of fun. All right. These are the flexible plastic. I mean, unless you get cancer for using plastic cutting boards. What are we on now? I feel like all the time there's a new trend of what cutting boards to use. Like, don't use the wooden ones. Don't use the plastic ones. Don't use... Like, what are we on now? I don't know. I have the one that I use, and I just use it. So, I think this can be in that category. Because they are pretty. BPA free, dishwasher safe, food grade plastic. So, I mean, you can eat on them. And it's a pack of 6. So, I think I'm going to clean out my cutting board area and put these in there. Alright. What else we got? Okay, here's one that was heavy. That's not even heavy. Those other things are way heavier. Alright. We got a lamp. Alright. It might be one of those melters. Candle lamp with timer. Electric candle lamp. Alright. Except I learned a downside of these candle lamps. They're great because they smell, right? You put your pretty little candle in there, but if you're putting like a $20 Bath and Body Works candle in there, you will smell it for the 6 hours that this is burning, but then you turn it off, you go to bed, the next day, it doesn't smell anymore. It's been ruined, it's been de-smelled, and it won't smell anymore. Even if the wick is up top, I'm like, okay, I'm going to light it and then burn it the regular way with fire. Nope, it doesn't smell. So this sucks out all the smell of your fancy candles. So only put the cheap candles in one of these if you want your candle to last. But all right, I don't hate it. It's got the light bulbs. It's kind of cute. I mean, I'll take it. Maybe my nephew can get that for his birthday. All right, what else we got? More of the party features. Martini party. A blood pressure monitor pad. Tracking book, they call it. So you know where your blood pressure, your heart rate, and your medications are based on the time. All right, no, I don't need that. We got another flag. Nah. We don't need those. Okay. Oh, dirty box is what it says. That's hilarious. Hydraulic valve lift. I'm kind of scared to open this. Let's see what's in it. Okay, we're gonna have to see what's in this. Because I don't know what goes in a dirty box. A sponge. That goes in a dirty box, okay. I don't know what this is. Nuts? Bolts? They smell oily. So I guess that's why it's called a dirty, because, yeah, I got some kind of oil on me. Alright. I don't even know if I'm going to mess with this or just going to go right into the donate box, because it's kind of icky. And then there's 2 of those. Okay, so that is the end of this box, minus the one thing that is why I've been on it. But, okay, let's do some quick math here. So we paid what did I say? 82? Where'd my paper go? Alright, I paid 80 something for it. Wherever that paper just went. I just had it. Alright, I'm going crazy. Alright, I paid 80 something dollars plus shipping. So I think it was about 111 out the door. I got some stuff to use for a birthday party. I got new cutting boards. I got probably about $30, maybe $40 worth of resale between those massagers and those $20 like pyramid things. So yeah, that's probably like maybe 30 bucks in there. I'm going to be very low on it because I don't think it's going to be a very great seller. But the reason that I bid on this box, you guys, is because I saw this. All right, I saw this.
Did you get bamboozled?
Nope, I am still in here. Okay, it is 64 gig, 9th generation. Wi-Fi, cellular. Let's see. Oh, that one says 6th generation. The sticker on here. 32 gigabyte. But, you guys, it's a freaking iPad. And it is USB. Ooh, I can't tell if that's USB-C or if that's the old one. Lightning. When did they change to Lightning? I don't know. I don't know that either. Alright, it says it's model A. Wi-Fi only. 32 gig. 6th generation. Alright, and it's charger. Okay, it is Lightning. It's not the USB-C. So, I think they didn't get to USB-C until like 9th generation, 10th generation. So this box, this is obviously not the one that was in there. Because this says that it's 9th generation. And that would be USB-C. But I didn't base it on the back. I based it on the front. That's an iPad. Like, that's an iPad. So if you ever see that box out in the wild, grab it. That's an iPad. Alright, but let's see what in the world I just bid on. Or my kids just got a new iPad. Let's see. Apple. What did I say it was? $18.93. Oh, kids just got a new iPad. Let's see. Yeah, these are peanuts now. Dang. Brand new with box, unopened, 125 bucks. So this is probably 10 years old. I don't know how old this is. But iPad only sells for about 50 bucks. Yeah, I definitely did not win when it came to this box. But that's not on me. I mean, that's the thrill of it. I'm not mad about it. I learned something. Um, this can be a travel iPad. I mean, iPads don't go to waste. I'm probably not going to sell it. I'll probably keep it as like a family type of iPad. Um, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that it's not as good as I thought it could be. I didn't know they still sold iPads that are only worth 50 bucks. So that's a shock. But all right, well, we are going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up and show you the orders that absolutely killed it today. I hope you still enjoyed this. I hope you had fun. If you did like this kind of content of the little mystery box opening, let me know in the comments. If you thought it was completely boring and Jennifer, stay in your lane, tell me in the comments. But all right, let's head on into what sold. All right, guys. So now let's go ahead into what sold. I can't believe 7 items, almost $1,000 in one day. Like, this kicked the weekend's butt. And the number one thing, as you guys knew from the last video, if you watched it, goes to these epic monsters. So we'll save those for the end. But real quick, let's go ahead and go over the first 5 items before I get to those fun little guys. So we've got these Kenmore filters. Very small potato, but when I'm finding them on Dollar Day, I'm just going to grab them. So $1 Kenmore filter sold for 10 bucks. So by the time fees, shipping, I'm going to make like $3 on it, but come on, it was $1. So I can't just leave it behind. Then we've got a Neewer grip. Again, these are ones that I find at the bins pretty often. Sometimes you'll find them out in the wild, but not as often in the wild. It's definitely like a thrift store find or Amazon finds. So let's go ahead. I forget what I paid for this. Neewer, $5 a day. My favorite. I love $5 a day. 5 and 3 really do me well. So $5 a day, and it sold for 50 bucks. And it's just a grip to a Sony camera. So fancy camera, but this is just the grip to go onto it. Neewer makes a lot of lights. They make, I think it's all camera and video equipment. I have to think right. But that's a brand to watch for, Neewer. Next is an estate sale find. And these were $1 a piece. These are those Clarifon room sanitizing plugins, air purifier plugins. I don't know how pure it can make your air from this tiny little plug, but that's all right. That's not for me to decide. So these guys, I paid $1 each. So we're at $6 for all 6 of them. And they sold for 60 bucks plus shipping. Someone had asked me, Jennifer, why do you always do free shipping? And it's just because I have to match what they're selling for. So if these are selling for $60 plus shipping, I'm going to sell it for $60 plus shipping. But something like the Neewer, that's selling for $50 with free shipping. So selling it for $50 with free shipping. I just have to match what's out there. And since where I get a lot of my inventory at the bins, it's always Amazon items, and Amazon does free shipping. So I've just got to match how it's selling and do that. When there's items that are selling plus shipping, then yes, I'm going to charge them the shipping. That's a no-brainer. I'm not going to give it to them for free. It's just that I have to match what the rate is. So this is another one. This is a smart lock, Aqara, A-Q-A-R-A, Aqara. This was a $15 Friday bin find. It was at my last Friday that I was there. I wasn't there this last Friday, but the Friday before that was when I got it. And it's brand new. It's still sealed. And I took an offer, $100. I think I listed it at $115 or $120. But again, I just need to keep flipping items. So I'm okay with a little less profit to keep this stuff moving. And again, that one's free shipping. So it was $100. They paid tax. I don't get to see that. So when I say that my total is $965, that includes their fee. I don't think their fees. I think it's just their shipping, and their taxes. I don't get to keep their taxes. I don't get to keep their shipping. So at the end is when you get the breakdown of what my actual profit is when I take all of that out. All right, now the last three things we've got, yeah, 4 of these now are three figures, $100 and more. That's epic for a Tuesday, like super random, but I will take it. All right, this one is another estate sale find, and crazy, it's at the same sale that I just bought these at. So it's only a couple weeks ago. I did not film there because this is one of the companies that asked me not to film at. So unfortunately, I can't show you when I go to these houses. But this was their last house, and I paid 20 or 25. I paid 25 for this one. Tested it. It's got a lot of its accessories. It's got battery. It's got tapes. It's got the remote. It's got a lot of stuff with it, but no charger. So sad face. But I do have a multi whatever charger. What is that called? Nope, it's not coming. Universal. Thank you. Universal charger, so I could charge it and test it, but I'm not shipping it with it. So they need to buy their own charger. So it did drop the price a little bit, but it still sold for $150. Yes, for this Sony mini camcorder. All right, then the last 2 are the bangers, you guys. And I just talked about these in the last video because I just got them. So these sold within 24 hours of listing them. That's how fast they go. So yes, if you ever see these in the wild, grab them and run. Yeah, hindsight, I probably should have bought them when they were the more expensive day, but not many people know about them. And to them, it's like, what is that stuffed animal doing for $45? Like, they thought they were crazy. And no, because there's money in these. I might have priced them a little too low, knowing how fast they sold, but if I'm the middleman, I'm okay with that. Because, you guys, this one I paid $40 for, and he sold for $208 plus shipping. And it went down a little bit because the person that bought number 1 also bought number 2. So it is going to be 1 shipping. So here's the first one, and here's the second one. So when I sold this one, I messaged them saying to keep an eye on my store. I just listed, or take a look at my store. I just listed another one. Let me know if you're interested. So she writes back, he or she writes back and says, yes, I'm also looking for a small one. So would you do a deal? I said, absolutely. She sent an offer. It was like $12 off of it because I think I had it at $220. Yes, I will take $12 off of it because you bought both of them. Come on, that's like $6 off each. I would gladly do that. Or even if it was $20 off the 2 of them. So $10 each. It was a no-brainer. So this guy, he was the lower one, the smaller. He sold for $208, and the big guy sold for $299. So $300 plus $200. That's $500. I paid $40. I paid $45. So $85 into over $500. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is what reselling is all about. And the best part, they're not breakable. They're not like defective. Like, I took pictures of all the parts. Someone in comments did mention that the name, that Nuga hide, that's the material. So that's the type of leather that it is. Like, okay, that's a weird word, but it is what it is. I was very clear in my pictures to show any blemishes, any of the, like, there's no flaws. It's just that, like, it's just how it's made. So they're in amazing condition. You can tell that they were in amazing condition. And even if this person is a reseller, that's fine. I made $500 on this. So if she's going to add $100, $200 and make a little bit profit as well, high five. Like, I am fine being the middleman. All right, you guys. So that's all 7 orders. I've got to get these packed and out for a gross profit of almost $1,000. Just amazing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you haven't, thumbs up the video. Tell YouTube you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. I know I say this in every video, but you got to ask for it if you want it to be true. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see future reselling videos. I don't think I'm going to be recording tomorrow, which is why I wanted to show you guys what sold today and go over what was in those fun boxes, because there's only 1 sale on the list tomorrow. So I'm hoping there's going to be some pop-ups, but in case there's not, I'm not going to have anything to show you guys out in the wild. So it is a church sale tomorrow. So maybe I will record it and just give it to you guys next week or over the weekend. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a safe and happy weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.